In this video, I want to talk about how to calculate the formal charge of an atom, but as it relates to organic chemistry. So let's start with this substance. Let's say we have a carbon with 3 hydrogens and an oxygen atom attached to it. And let's say the oxygen atom has 3 lone pairs. So what is the formal charge on the oxygen atom? To calculate it, you can use this equation. It's equal to the number of valence electrons in a typical oxygen atom minus the number of bonds and dots that you see in the structure that you're analyzing. So based on the periodic table, oxygen is in group 6A, and so it has 6 valence electrons. Now, in this structure, oxygen has 1 bond, and it has 6 dots, which equates to 3 lone pairs. 1 plus 6 is 7, and 6 minus 7 is -1. So this oxygen has a -1 formal charge. Let's look at another example. So what if we have a carbon with 3 bonds? What is the formal charge on this carbon atom? So let's use the same formula. Feel free to pause the video if you want to try it. So how many valence electrons does a free carbon atom have? Carbon is located in group 4A of the periodic table, and so it's going to have 4 valence electrons. In this structure, we can see that carbon has a total of 3 bonds, and it doesn't have any lone pairs, so 0 dots. 4 minus 3 is 1, therefore this carbon atom has a positive charge. Anytime you see a carbon atom with a positive charge, it's known as a carbocation. A cation is basically an ion with a positive charge. So when you combine the word carbon and cation, you get carbocation. Now let's move on to our next example. So let's say that we have a bromine atom double bonded to a carbon atom, and the bromine atom has 2 lone pairs attached to it. Calculate the formal charge on the bromine atom. So let's start with the equation. The formal charge is equal to the number of valence electrons minus the number of bonds and dots. So as a free atom, bromine has how many valence electrons? So if you go to the periodic table, you'll see that it's a halogen in group 7A or group 17, and so it's going to have 7 valence electrons. In this particular structure, we can see that bromine has 2 bonds, and it has 2 lone pairs, which is equivalent to 4 dots. 2 plus 4 is 6, 7 minus 6 is 1. So bromine has a positive formal charge of +1 in this particular structure. Now let's go to our next example, and this time we're going to have a condensed structure. So let's say we have a nitrogen atom attached to 4 methyl groups. What is the formal charge on the central nitrogen atom? So let's draw the Lewis structure. So we have a nitrogen and 4 CH3 groups attached to it. So let's start with the equation. It's going to be the number of valence electrons minus the bonds and dots in the structure. Nitrogen is found in group 5A of the periodic table, and so it has 5 valence electrons. In this structure, we can see that it has a total of 4 bonds. And it doesn't have any lone pairs, so there's 0 dots. 5 minus 4 is 1. And so this nitrogen has a positive charge, so we have a cation. Let's work on one more example. CH2 double bond CH with a lone pair on the CH. Identify the formal charge on that carbon. So the first carbon on the left has 2 hydrogens attached to it, and then it's double bonded to another carbon atom, which has one hydrogen and a lone pair. So what is the formal charge on this carbon atom? Carbon is found in group 4A of the periodic table, and so it has 4 valence electrons. Now, how many bonds does this carbon have in its structure? So this is 1, that's a single bond, and here's a double bond. So 2 plus 1 is 3, so it has a total of 3 bonds, and it has one lone pair, or 2 dots. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 minus 5 is -1. So we could say that this carbon is negatively charged.